My hair is so dirty. He's getting washed today because it is about that time. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we're going to be doing a full review, playing, testing, trying out the brand new palettes from Makeup by Mario. That is right, you guys. I have got all three palettes right here. They are all the same. They look very sleek. We are going to be testing these out. I have got the mattes, I have got the metals, and the metallics. So I'm super jazzed and I can't wait because I have followed Makeup by Mario for quite some time and I think that his stuff is super good, like his work is super good. So I'm super excited and so proud of him that his stuff has come out in Sephora. So look at that. Look how cool. So without any further ado, let's get into it. And if you're new to this channel, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. Don't forget you click the subscribe button to become part of this weird, awesome, amazing family. And I'll have my Instagram linked right up here and in the description. If you want to go over there and give me a quick follow over on Instagram, I would really appreciate it. I've gotten so much into Instagram that like everything is fall right now. When it gets into winter, everything is going to be winter. I'm like so seasonal right now and I'm so into it. So if you do follow me, thank you so much in advance. I really do appreciate it. But let's get started. Because we have a lot to try out today. So, like I said, I do have all three of these palettes. I have the mattes one right here, and these don't really have names, but here are what they look like. Now, I will say this is not a 100% first impressions. I have already used this palette one other time because I just couldn't wait. So I have already used it, but I'm gonna use it again. I'm gonna try a different eye look today. But these are the mattes, and then you have the metallics right here. Now, I haven't used these metallics on my lid at all. I've only swatched this one, but I haven't actually used these yet on my lid, but I did try these. These are the metals. Like, holy crap. These are nuts, and as you can see, I have swatched two of them here, but I seriously cannot wait. Let's jump in. We're going to start with a matte shade. Now, none of these oh. I've got one more. Yes! I love that sound. I'm so weird. I have already primed my eyes. I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion today. I do want to go in with a quick transition, so I think I'm going to take this shade right here. Now, these don't really have names. I'm going to assume this is either matte, this is matte 4, I believe, because I'm going to assume the super light one is matte 1, number 1. So this, I believe, is matte number 4. And this is a shade that I haven't used yet, and I'm not really seeing much fallout at all with this shade. Like, I've dipped into that quite a few times. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much fallout at all with these, so that's nice. Ooh, these are very creamy. Like, really nice. Not too dark, but not too light. It looks really nice. Wow, that blended really great. Wow, I like that. Like, I know that I said that I've already used some of these shades, but I have not used this one. I'm trying to use some of the shades that I haven't already used, just so it can still be kind of like a first impressions. Well, that looks really nice. So next, I think I'm going to just deepen this up just a little bit. And to do that, I think I'm going to go into this one right here, which I'm going to assume is 8, matte 8. Because this one right here was matte number 4, I'm going to assume this one is matte number 8 because it's on the same row. And then I'm going to pick this up and just put this right inside the crease. See, this one did go a little patchy right in here, if you can see that. See, and I don't know why. Yeah, if you can see that, it kind of looks round, like right here, and I don't want it to look like that, but I can't seem to, yeah, I don't know. I do like the color. I like the color a lot. It did get a little patchy for me over there, and I can't really seem to fix it. See, it just looks like a circle. I don't know, but I'm gonna do the other side. Ooh, this eye did wonderful. This eye did really good, which is weird because this is my bad eye. But that side did really good. I'm actually going to take a teeny little bit more of the first shade and then just put it right up here to try to blend these two together. I will say, on camera, it does make it look a bit weird. On camera, it looks really dark and like it looks really patchy and it just doesn't look that great on camera. But like in person, it doesn't look like that. In person, it actually looks pretty blended. I will say, I think that this color did have a harder time blending. Like even on this eye right here, it just got really, really dark and it just got so thick like right in here, and it just, see, I don't know, I mean I like it, but hopefully I'll be able to kind of like fix it a little bit. There we go. I think that actually did blend it out just a tiny bit more. I just went over it with my bigger brush. Next, I'm going to deepen everything up once again, and I'm going to go into this dark brown shade right here. This one's going to be 11, so for a 12, this one will be 11. So matte number 11, we're going to go into this deep chocolate brown, and then I'm going to just focus that right on the very outer portion right here. One thing I will say is I understand why they did 3 separate palettes. I do like that shade a lot. That one blended out so nicely, and that one worked really, really well. I know why they did 3 separate palettes. You know, in case you want to have a full palette of mattes, if you're not really into like shimmer stuff, you just want to do your matte shadow, totally get it. And then they have the metals and the metallics separated as well. I can't talk today, y'all. They have the metals and the metallics separated as well. I'm personally not the biggest fan of that. I just want all of my shades, like my mattes, my shimmers, my metallics, my glitters, all to be in one palette, to be honest. So it is kind of like to have 3 separate palettes, especially if you want to travel with these. You have to bring 3 separate palettes. I mean, travel. I know we're not doing much traveling right now, but whenever we are able to again, I don't know, I'm usually not the biggest fan of having 3 separate palettes. I would rather have all of mine in one palette. Or it would be nice if these were interchangeable. So if you already had, like if you had the mattes, then you could take them out and swap them out with some of the metallics or some of the metals. Man, that dark shade is great. I really, really love that dark shade. It just went exactly where I wanted it to, and it didn't budge. I love that dark shade. So I am going to stop here with the mattes. Yeah, that's really nice. So next I am going to go into a metallic shade. I kind of want to go into this green. You know what? I don't know. I feel like I do so many basic kind of like warm tone, orange, yellow color scheme. I really want to do something different. So I'm going to go into this green here today and then just put this. It's pretty dull. I'm going to grab a brush. Alrighty, and I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus. Ooh, but it really, really does help. Oh, that's fantastic. You really just needed a little bit of wetness, but that Fix Plus really helped a ton. I think these shadows just like to be a little wet. Oh, that's such a cool shade, you guys. That's a really, really cool shade. I'm super into that. So now I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I haven't had any fallout so far, which is really great. Oh, that's beautiful. That's like so Halloween as well. Like this is a perfect fall time Halloween color. I know I'm kind of like low energy today, you guys. I apologize. I don't know why. I think I'm tired. I didn't sleep all that good last night. I don't know why. I think I had a headache the whole night. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm a bit low energy today. I feel like my hair looks disgusting. But for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna do this shade right here. I think this one needs water too. Some kind of setting spray as well. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it just looks like these shadows just like water, so they just like a setting spray, which is totally fine. They worked really, really well after the setting spray, and you know, I think that's totally fine. The only time that I ever have an issue is when they still don't look all that great even after you spray your brush, or if you have a shadow that doesn't look that good, that doesn't look that good dry, and then when you spray the brush it doesn't like pick up on the brush very well. Like these ones picked up on the brush super nicely. It went on really well after I sprayed it, so that's totally fine in my book. Lower lash line, and today I'm going to go, I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This is matte number 10. Ooh, that looks really, really nice, y'all. This looks great. I know that I didn't really do much with the middles, but I really just want to keep this the way it is because I think it looks really cool. You actually could use a little bit of this orange if you wanted to do kind of like a pumpkin look. What I will do is I'm going to swatch each one of these middle shades just so you can see what they look like. These are freaking nuts. Here are 4 out of the 5, and I'll swatch the last one in a minute. These are literally insane. Like, oh my goodness. I can't get over it. This one is I almost said obsessive. This one is stunning. This gold is beautiful. These two are wonderful as well. And then let me get the very last one. This is like a pink. Oh yeah, just so beautiful and stunning. I love that pink shade. It's like really ethereal and gorgeous. I'm super into that. I will say that I actually haven't watched any other reviews on the Makeup by Mario palettes because I wanted to go in completely blind. But I'm going to assume that most people are going to be using the metals quite a lot because, you know, they're super new and, you know, they're super innovative and really cool. So I feel like most reviews are going to be using the metal shades. So I did want to give a little bit of limelight to the others as well. But this is great. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara and then we will come back and do lipstick. Okay, well, I ended up doing a little more than just mascara. And now we're going to do lips and we will be done. I think I'm actually going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk lipstick, but I'm firstly going to line my lips with the Teddy lip liner from M Cosmetics. Alright, and I'm going to just fill it in with this. I hope it's the same shade. No, it's definitely not. Okay, so there's that, and then I think I'm just gonna throw a tiny little bit of Lunar Beauty gloss in the shade Moon over top. And that's it. You guys, this is the completed look using the brand new Makeup by Mario palettes. We did use we used the mattes and the metallics, but I did show you the metals as well. And you guys, I have to say, I love this look. I really, really do. I think that it turned out a lot better than I genuinely thought that it would, because we were going into that second matte shade and I was kind of complaining that I didn't think it was blending as well as I thought it would. But to be like, honestly, you can't tell at this point now. Like, that green shade is really, really pretty. Even if I did have to use a little bit of setting spray, that is absolutely okay. Like, not every single metallic is going to be like full pigmentation dry. Sometimes I have to get it in my head that sometimes you will have to use setting spray, and it worked fantastically after the setting spray, so no complaints there. I think this eye look is so nice. Like, I think it is so good for fall. It is really, really pretty. It could even be worn as more of a Christmas look, but I think it looks really nice for fall. I'm really into it. I think these are fantastic palettes, but I really hope that you enjoyed it. I love this so far. It's really, really nice. But what are your thoughts? Have you tried these palettes? What do you think of them? Are you kind of like me? Do you wish that it was just one single palette with all the stuff in it? Or are you okay with having 3 separate palettes? Let me know that as well, because I want to know. But that is going to be the video, you guys. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and then subscribe if you want to. If you want to see the videos that I post, and when I post them, click the little bell down at the bottom there and make sure you turn it to all so that YouTube knows that you want to see all of my videos. Again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!